Questions for Crystal. We'll go Kent and then Katie. Kent, go ahead.
Crystal, I watched you in your post-game interview, and you seemed a little bit overcome with emotion. Can you just talk about what was going through your mind as that game ended? Because it was clearly a very powerful emotion you were feeling.
Yeah, this was a win-or-go-home situation, and we weren't ready to go home just yet. So it was a lot of effort put into that game. We were told, and we already knew we have to put it all out on the line because we don't know if it's going to be tomorrow, like another game. So.
We'll go Katie and then Jace. Katie, go ahead.
Hey, Crystal, congrats on the win. I'm just wondering what it was like in those final huddles. I mean, there were so many timeouts at the end. There were reviews. What's going through your mind like that when you have a very close lead and you're just trying to get through plays, but also just trying to get back on the court?
Most of them were possession timeouts, trying to figure out whose ball it was. So that in itself was a little stressful, but we knew that the ball was going to be ours, and all we had to do was take care of it and then go from there.
Jace, go ahead.
So how long of a day was today for you? Like emotionally, you win Rookie of the Year and you get all those texts and everything, and then you've got a single elimination game to play. I mean, just how draining, I guess, can a day like this be?
It's not even draining. I have a lot of energy right now. I don't know when I'm going to go to sleep tonight. Say I watch this game that's going on right now and just enjoy today. From the award to winning this game, this is what basketball is about for me. So I'm really excited.
We'll go Michelle and then Chantel Jennings. Michelle, go ahead.
Yeah, Crystal, Cheryl was saying she thought maybe you were a little uptight at the beginning and struggled a little bit with your shot, but then you came more loose as the game went on, and she thought maybe even, Odyssey sort of helped with that, with her confidence. But she said we should ask you, what do you think sort of helped you sort of loosen up as the game went on?
Just calming down, knowing that I'm better than what I just did in the first half. And then O just has a lot of energy. You're always going to feed off of that. So definitely credit what she did. She was big, getting steals for us. She led that third quarter charge for sure.
Chantel, go ahead.
That was kind of my question as well, Michelle. But I guess could you expand a little more on that, Crystal, in terms of leading into this game, the emotions of today? Do you feel like that did get to you early, especially, and then to have the start you did from the floor? How did you just mentally pull within yourself to come out of that?
I think most of the nerves was really because it was my first playoff game, and one that really, really, really mattered. It's like I said, it was win or go home against a team that the last time we played them, our start wasn't too great. So just putting a lot of pressure and stress on that, to perform. But in the second half, calm yourself down. We've all been here before. It's basketball, and just go play.
Howard and then Erica. Howard, go ahead.
Crystal, congrats on the win. I'm just wondering when you kept on shooting, how much you were drawing from the numerous times that you would act that way at Connecticut. When Cheryl drafted you, she talked about the fact that you were such a willing shooter, not just a good shooter, but a willing shooter was a key reason why she wanted to pick you. And I wonder whether that came into play for you tonight.
I'm not sure. It's just me doing what my team needs me to do. She kept telling me to stay aggressive. My teammates kept telling me to stay aggressive. In the way that Phoenix was playing their defense, they were hugged up. So you have to see if you can draw two, and if not, you have your own shot. But it's just how the game turns out, really.
Thank you.
Erica, go ahead, and then we'll go Neil. Erica, go ahead.
Thank you. Crystal, I wanted to ask about the defense for Minnesota tonight, and who are some of your teammates who you think really were able to step it up defensively to get the Lynx back on course?
Anybody that was out on the floor. That was a team effort tonight. They have two really great perimeter players, Tarasi and Diggin Smith, and our focus was them, not let them do what they normally do. And it was help defense from everybody that was on the floor, switching, being up at the point of attack off the screens. So yeah.
Neil, go ahead. Last question.
Hey, Crystal. Nafisa's not necessarily a high usage player, but she hardly touched the ball tonight. I'm just wondering sort of what you saw as far as that goes. Was it something that Phoenix was doing to take her away, or was it maybe, having Syl in there? But, as the point guard of the team, what would you diagnose that as far as Collier not really getting the ball tonight?
Credit to Phoenix first. They put their best defender on her in Brianna Turner. So that's a long body. You have to, navigate, get the ball into Fee and things like that. But, we got to put Fee in situations where, she's moving, can go on the fly and things like that. So we'll do a better job of that. Whoever we play next, I don't know what the schedule is. But and get her touches. She'll be okay.
All right, thanks, everyone. I got Fear Odyssey coming up next.